Today's question: how many ways to create the object to create the Java object, to create the Java class object. Till today we are aware about only two ways. Which are those? By using new keyword, by using new instance of that class.forName, that is static factory method. I will let you know what are those methods are there. The first way, let me go. First way, by using new keyword. By using new keyword. This is a simple way, guys. Everyone aware about this one. If I go for the example, demo, take an example. String is a class. String is a class which is available in java.lang package. String yes is equal to new string of. Let me pass the parameter here. Was. Fine. This is one example. By using this new operator, you can able to create the object. If I go for one more example, java.detail.date, d is equal to new date of. Are you getting? This is first way. Let me go for second way, guys. Let me go for second way. As we have seen yesterday only, by using static factory method. What is the meaning of static factory method? Any method in a Java class that is capable of constructing and returning its own Java class object. A method of a particular class is responsible to create that class object and return that class object to the caller object, to the caller class. So that class methods are called as static factory methods. I'll give this example for this. Let me go for description only. A method in a Java class, that is capable of constructing and returning its own Java class object is called as static factory method. Are you getting the meaning, boss? A method of a Java class that is capable of constructing the object and returning that objects of a own class. Are you getting? So factory methods are always by default static in nature. Static factory methods are by default static in nature. So we need to always call that static factory method along with what? Class name. Okay? This is second approach. Here, let me go for the example, guys. I want to create the third class object. Third t is equal to thread dot current thread. So here current thread is a static factory method. It's a static method. Current thread is a static method. So that's how we are calling along with whom? Thread class only. Okay. So this current thread method will bring the third class object. Are you getting, guys? Let me go for one more example. String s1 is equal to string.value of. value of, if I pass here 1 0. So here value of is a static method. If static method means it should be called along with the class name only. It should call along with the class name. So this value of method brings the string class object. Returns a string class object. Are you getting? Let me go for one more, guys. Yesterday we have seen. Which one? Class.forName. Class.forName. Here I am passing what? My test class. This class.forName will bring the class object only, na? Class C. Are you getting? We have seen this example. I will show this one. I will refer this APIs of third class, as well as string class. I will show you these are the static methods or not. These are the instance methods or not. I will show this class.forName also. And I will prove one of the example. Which example should I go? Should I go for value of? Already we have seen this class.forName. Yesterday we have seen class.forName. We have seen or not? Yes or not? By using new instance. So which one shall we go? Shall we go for third or shall we go for string? Third, chala. Let me comment this description about this one. Take the note of this one. I will go for the program. When Java class contains only private constructor, when Java class contains only private constructors, to create object of that class outside of the class, we take the support of static factory method. Are you getting what I mean to say? Suppose a Java class contains a constructor but whose specifier is private. So if the constructor is private, can you create that class object outside of that class? Yes or no? No. We cannot create the object of a private constructor outside of that class. So in that case, create a public method. Whose return type is that class return type, that class name. That method should be a static. Public static return type that class. Take an example, test is a class. Public static test get object is my own name. Write the body. Call that constructor. Create that object. Return the constructor over there. Are you getting? I will give that example. So if interviewer asks the questions to you, when shall we use static factory method? At the same time, you can give the answer to the interviewer, sir, when the class contains private constructor, at that time I will create public static factory method whose return type of that method is the class name of that class, and that method will bring object of that class. Are you getting? Because private constructor cannot be called outside of that class. Are you clear? Next. For example, let me go for one more example, guys. For this, java.lang.Class. It's a predefined class, guys. Java.lang.Class is a predefined class. Is having only private constructor. So we always use, what shall we use? Yesterday we have seen. What shall we use, boss? Yeah, class.forName. Because class is a predefined class which is available in a java.lang package whose constructors are by default private. Whose constructors are by default private. So can we create the object of class? We cannot create the object of predefined java.lang.Class. So at that time they are given one method whose name is forName. It's a static method, so we are calling along with the class. We are calling along with the class class.forName. That forName will return class reference. Class C is equal to class.forName, na? That C is the reference of same class, na? Are you getting? So class.forName method as shown above. Just I have shown here, guys. Where is that? This is the line. Okay. I am repeating the latecomers. Today's question is, how many ways to create the Java class object? Okay, latecomers, please pay attention. First way, by using new keyword. Second way, by using static factory method. Why I am calling it a static factory method? That method should be called along with the class name. Whatever the static properties are there, these static properties or static attributes or static methods should be called always along with whom? Class name only. Okay. So here, if a Java class contain only private constructor, then private constructor won't be allowed to create the object of the class outside of that class. At that time, create a public method who is by nature static, whose return type is the same class name. That method is responsible to create the object. Are you getting? So here some of the example. Thread.currentThread. CurrentThread is a static method of the thread class which brings thread reference. Same as here, value_of is a static method of a string class who brings string class reference. Here class.forName is a static method who brings the data containing a object of a class C. Are you getting? So because of that reason, when the interviewer asks the questions to you, when to use static factory method, are you getting? Then you can give the answer as, when the class contains private constructor, then private constructor class object cannot be created outside of the class. Then at the same time, I will create public static method whose responsibility is to create the object. Are you getting? I'll show this demonstration, don't worry. Let us come for demonstration, guys. Just we are demanding for string or thread, na? Okay, boss. Let me go for the thread. Create any class. I'm creating a class whose name is, it's a public class, guys. It's a public class. Let me give this is my test. Instead of this one, static demo, because I'm getting static factory method, na? Static factory methods by using thread class. You want to, instead of using third class also, I can create my own class also. I can create my own class who is reading my own class object to the third class. That example also I will show you. Don't worry. Public class static demo. Now this implements. Those who want to note down, they can note this program. Static demo implements runnable. Let me import java.lang.package. Import java.lang.start. Let me create the constructor of this static demo. Static demo contains one constructor. This constructor contains the logic to create the main thread. Okay, to create the main thread, also to create the simple thread. I'll show two ways. I'll show you two ways. First is by using static factory method of a third class. Second is by using new. Okay. So here I'm adding the main thread logic. Main thread logic. What is the logic to create the constructor? Look at here. What should I call here? Here current thread method will give the object of third class. Okay. Thread T is equal to thread dot current thread. Now this is by using factory. Let me create by using new. By using new. Now here thread created, main thread is created. Need not to write guys this green color because these are for your understanding only. Let's go for business logic. How to create by using new by using new THREAD thread T1 is equal to new thread. I have to pass two parameters for the current class reference and give the alias name for that class and give the alias name for that thread. Let me call my my thread. Okay, or this static demo thread na, because this is pointing to whom? This class na. So let me call here my thread or static demo thread or static demo. Fine guys. So this is the logic I am writing here. Let me print this one here only. How to print? System dot out dot println. In the first system dot out dot println, let me print what? Main thread or this is the current thread. Current thread contains here, just call which one? This reference. Which reference boss? T. Call here T. Fine. Here also call for main class reference. Here thread created reference. What is the name? What is the reference name? T1. Okay, boss. Fine. Let me run this one. Let me run this thread. Let me start this thread. How can I start? How can I start, boss? T dot start. Oh, this is hello world, and let me call what, boss? Thread start internally calls run, na? So my class implements which interface? Runnable, na? So I have to override which method? I have to override which method? Run method. It's compulsory because it's an interface. Otherwise I have to make my class as what? Abstract. If I am not interested to override any abstract method of the predefined interface or user defined interface which contain abstract methods, then I must and should have to make my class as what? Abstract. Here I'm not writing anything. Just let me, this is from where? I am from run method. Okay, boss. Before saving, let me complete this code. Here, just let me create the object of which class, boss? My current class. What is the name? Static demo. Should I call anonymous or should I call nameless? Well, when the main method start executes, hello world will get printed. Okay. At that time, it is calling to the constructor. Where is the constructor? Here is my constructor. Control comes comes here. Okay. When the control comes here, at the same time, first thread will be created. How it is created, boss? Because current thread is a static method of the third class, and this third class, current thread method, will bring the third class reference. Data type is what? Third only, na? So I have to create the reference. I have to give the reference to the given method. Are you getting? Next, second approach by using new. by using new. Now just I am showing what it contains in T and T1, and to start the execution point of my thread, T dot start. Okay, this T dot start will call the run. Run does not contain anything. It contains only a message. I am from run. Are you getting? Let me store into desktop, or I created one folder for you where I created one.java. What's the name? Static demo. Static factory FACTORY. I'll change the name, don't worry. Here also. Here also. Anywhere is anything to try like a? Yeah, I done in main method. Okay, boss, let's change. Let me go to terminal. Java C static factory demo.java. Compile successfully. Let me run Java static factory demo and let's see what it comes. Illegal thread exceptions. Don't bother about these exceptions, just focus here because we call start na. Now you look at here, current thread contains thread, main thread, whose priority by default of the current thread is what? 5 only na. Next it's a main thread. Look at here, thread created, my thread, whose name, this is the my thread or static demo thread is the content available in that thread, whose priority is, sorry, where is that, whose priority is 5, and who is the main thread. Do you think so I have created this object for here? Well, what the kaita, do you feel that I have created the object for here to call this method? I have created an object? No. This current thread method will create the object of that thread class, and you will give the object of that class. Just you have to hold and catch by using the reference na. But here what I done? I have created by using new. Are you getting? Just look at here. Let's go to the APIs. Where I stored API? In software, I think so. Software, study software, st1 comes here for JSC docs. Go to here, Java 6 comes here. Runnable interface is available in which package? java.lang package na. Come to here, java.lang package. Varti gela lang package. Where is that runnable interface? Runnable interface? No, I have to call for third class na. Third class. Come here, third class. Here is my third class. Check here. Comes here. Check it down. Go scroll down. What is the method name? Current thread na. These are the constructors. These all are the constructor. Can you see here current thread? Returns the reference of currently executing thread object. He me sangat nahi. I'm not saying this one. It's said by whom, boss? Sun Microsystem na. Oracle Corporation na. मी खोटं बोलत असेल, कमीत कमी डॉक्युमेंटेशन तर खोटं बोलत नाहीत, फाउंडर किंवा क्रिएटर तर खोटं बोलत नाही ना. दिस मेथड इज विच मेथड बॉस? स्टॅटिक मेथड ना. To make it visible, guys, this method which method? Static method na. This method return type is what? Thread na. Are you clear now? Shall we proceed for value of? I give one more example for this one. Which one, boss? Here. Here string.valueOf. Same concept here also. Same concept here also. Let us move to the where string dot. Where is that string? String class. Move here. OPQR, yes. This is my string class. Scroll down. These are the constructors. These are the methods. Let's move. Value searching is too complex. Let me search for value of. Got it now? Copy value of. Let me comes with only value of. One more value of. Have you got the value of method, boss?
Yes.
What it returns, boss? Return the string representation of the boolean arguments. Whatever I will pass, either 1 or 0. This method takes for which parameters? I pass here 1 or 0, guys. Check it here. 1 or 0. Either pass true or false or 1 or 0 here. This method returns what? Returns the string representation of the boolean arguments whose return type is what? String only, na? So you need to create the reference of the string class. Are you getting? And whose nature is in which nature? Static only. Are you getting? So these things I proved by using documentations, and I proved one more by using practical implementation, guys. Are you happy with this one? One more approach. Which one was? Class.forName. I showed this yesterday to you. Are you happy with this one? So because of that reason, whenever you will find a class whose constructors are by default in private, do you want to see user defined method also? Yes or no? If you want to see, I will proceed. If you don't want to see, don't waste my time. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Okay, create any class. Fine, move. Alt F, new, Java. This is my what? Static private demo. Static factory private demo. This is public class, boss. By default, I am making as a public class. Here, let me call. Okay, before this one, let me create a class private demo. This contains which method? This contains which constructor? Private constructor. Control C, Control V. I'm not adding any big logic, guys. Make a model logic lit nahi. Just I'm showing that. Can we call private constructor to the other class? Okay. If we cannot call, how to call? The solution is static factory method. System.out.time println. Here I am showing where I am in private demo, private constructor, private single parameter constructor. Let me word wrap. Okay, fine, guys. Where should I create? Where should I save? My phone, Java. Let me see what is the name should I have to give. This is a big name. Control C, Control S, Control V. Saved, boss. Fine. Let me create this object. Which class object, boss? Which class object? Private demo class object. Private demo, otherwise new private demo. Now see what the problem may arise. काय होऊ शकतो? Let me compile. Java C static factory static private private demo. What you are getting, guys? What you are getting error? I am trying to create the object, na? Maybe that nameless object or anonymous object or named object. थर्ड इयरच्या मुलांना थोडा प्रॉब्लेम होईल. लेट मी गिव्ह द सोल्युशन फॉर दिस. Okay boss, now are you clear? This time also, last time I created a nameless object, this time I am creating named objects. Just I am trying to call. What is the problem you are getting, boss? Look at here, line number 12, error. Private demo has access in private demo. Are you getting? And what is the meaning of this one? We cannot create the object of a private constructor class. So what is the solution for this? What is the solution? Static factory method. Are you getting? Now I will create an object of my which class, boss? Private demo. Private properties of the class is accessible within the class only. Are you getting? So what should I do? I will call that private object in a public method. Are you getting? This same concept is written predefined. Class.forName, value of a string class, current thread of a thread class, class.forName. I am also doing same thing, guys. So here public return type should be static, should return private current class name na demo, create object, my own method. Are you getting, boss? What is expecting, boss, here? Object of this class only na, reference of this class only. So return return new of private demo. Fine. Are you getting? So here if I write this one, I will get the error. What should I do here? Private demo PD is equal to, what should I call now? Private demo dot, what is the method name? Create a object. Are you clear now? Are you clear? Guys, please pay attention. Let me compile. I have commented something. I forget to save. Okay, was successfully compiled. Compiled or not? Get up. इथे उभे राहा 10 मिनिट, otherwise फ्रेश होणार. केक जास्त खाल्ला ना, मला काबर घेऊन नाही आला. फ्रेश होणे फक्त. Okay guys, let me run. Last time I was showing the error at the time of compilation only. Now it is successfully compiled na. Now this time it will execute. Java static factory private demo. What are you getting? Can I able to call private constructor also na? Are you getting? Okay guys, those who want to write, they can write this example. Next part, that is instance factory method. What are the things I will show here? These I will try my level best to prove as the time permits. Next, let me go for by using instance factory method. By using which one? Instance factory method. Or this instance factory method we can call as what, boss? Factory pattern. By using, this is third approach, using instance factory method. When to go for instance factory method? Just refer here. Take an example, string string s is equal to hello. Okay. Now again I am creating one more string. String s1 is equal to s dot concat. Concat of what I am concating? Boss. Are you getting? What this will give you? Hello space boss will give you. Look at here. Concat is a method. Concat is a method of a string class, na? So that's why I am calling along with the string class reference. This method will return again string class reference. But here I am calling along with the class name or object name? Object name, na? So this is static factory method or instance factory method? Instance factory method, na? Are you getting? So here I can be able to create the object without using new keyword, but by using instance factory method. Last time we have seen which one? Static factory method, but this time now you guys may get the ambiguity here. What is static and what is instance? Have you covered in C++? Covered, now? Static properties of the class should be called always along with whom? Class name, na? So instance properties of the class should be called along with whom? Reference or object. Are you clear, guys? Have this point also. Static factory method will be called static factory method will be called without object. Yes, will be called without object, whereas instance factory method will be called by using object, boss. Fine. In order to create new object for Java class, by using existing object and its data, take the support of instance factory methods. In the above example, note, concat method is using object. What is the reference I give? Yes, and its data while constructing S1 object. Okay, boss. Fine. Underline this one under concat. Instance factory method. Write the note. instance factory method. Here concat is a instance factory method. Just underline that concat and write the remark instance factory method of a java.lang.string class. Here also you can write, here have the make the flower bracket of all this one, current thread, value of and for name. These all are static factory method. These all are static factory methods. Also in the last example also you can show that one, that was a static factory method by using private. Here also you shall proceed for factory instance factory method. Do you want to see the practical demonstration of instance factory method? Same. What I'll do, I'll remove the static keyword. Look at here. Just remove the keyword called static. Okay. Now here instead of calling along with the private demo, I need the reference. Now here I cannot go for private. Sorry boss. Here I should not have to go for private. What should I do? Just enable this one. Okay. Let me remove this one. Now 2 times it will call. 2 times it will call. Here also let me give one confirmation message. Control C, whether it is calling or not. I am from private demo. Private demo. Create a object. Create object method. Are you clear? Now this time the by default is constructor will call. Okay. This time let me call here as a PD. Let me call here as a PD1. And let me show that PD1 what it contains. From main method. From main method. Fine. Let me call here PD1. Okay. When you call this PD1, automatically PD1 contains PD, create object. The create object will be called. At the same time, you will get the message whether the method is executing or not. At the same time, you will get the object. Okay, done. New private demo. Then you are displaying the message. Are you getting? Let me run this one. Huh? No. What was the name? Static factory private demo. Static factory private demo. Static factory private demo. Look at it guys. Hello world. Control comes into the main. Control comes to the main. Hello world. Next, what is my statement? Private demo, new private demo. Control comes to here. Control aitala. You should get the message of this one. I am from private demo. Actually, it's not a private demo. Private demo. I removed that private keyword. Now here, I am from private demo. Create. I am from private demo. Private single parameterized constructor. Okay. Next. This line is executed now. Next, I am moving to where? PD.create object. PD.create object. Reference hold by whom? PD1. This is called again here. You have to get this same statement. Create object. Control comes with here. Control comes here. You have to get this message. Which one message? I am in private demo. Create object method. You can see here. I am in private demo. Create object method. This method again we are calling as new private demo. Control again comes here. Are you getting? You will get again same message. Again you got the same message. This one, this line. And at last from main method the hash code of that object. Are you getting or not? So I can call by the instance as a along with the object, static with the class name. Okay boss, then next let me go for next way. By using the class method, This is the name sequence of the fourth, na? By using Java class method that returns another class object, by using a Java class method that returns another class object, not same class object. Are you getting the meaning? My class method will bring the other class object. Let's see here example. Date D is equal to new date of string s is equal to d dot toString. Here toString, this method is belongs to toString is the method of a date class returning the string class object. I am calling this D along with whom, boss? toString, na? So toString can be overridden in every class or not? So this toString is the overridden method of date class, but toString method brings the reference of string class, na? Are you getting what I mean to say? By using the Java class method, returns another class object. I am calling this D for the date class, but bringing the reference of string, na? Just copy and paste this code, you will get the current date and time. Yesterday we have seen. Are you getting? Let me go for one more example, guys. For string buffer. For which one? String buffer. String buffer is a class which is available in which package? java.lang. String buffer sb is equal to new string buffer of. I have to pass some message, na? What should I pass, boss? Okay, boss. Fine. Let me call a string buffer by using substring is the method. But I have to pass the parameter from where to where I have to fetch. I have to fetch the substring, na? From first index to third index. This substring method returns string reference. Are you getting? Just copy this code, give the boss from 1 to 3. 0, 1. Oh, yes. Are you getting, guys? Or should I show this also demonstration? Easy, na? Just copy this code in any Java class, you will get the output. Okay, boss. This is also easy. Fifth way. By using new instance of method of which class, boss? java.lang.Class. I should have seen the example for the same. Shall we repeat? In the previous class, in yesterday's class, we have seen the example of new instance. Class C, assignment operator, class.forName. We have passed by using argument also. We have passed statically also, dynamically also, from runtime environment, statically also as a test. We have passed or not? So we have got the reference in the C. C dot new instance of, that returns object. That returns the object, na? Means I got the object which I have passed the class name either at runtime, compile time, dynamically or statically along with the class name. We have passed yesterday or not? Just see here. Test app, na? Yesterday it was which one? I think this one only. Look at here. We are passing it dynamically. Last time we have passed by the demo class. We have passed what? It's demo class. Demo class, oh, not this one. New instance, where is that new instance class? Test app 1 or test app? Here. Look at here. Here I'm loading my class name. You got the reference as a C. C dot new instance of object creation. You are holding the objects. Just print that object. Means loaded class object you will get. Are you getting or not? Let's have the note on this one. Class dot class C is equal to class dot for name. What you will pass here, boss? Here I am passing a predefined class name java dot util dot date, or you can pass whichever you feel comfort, string also, or any user defined also, any predefined also. Here this is one example. Now class dot class C is equal to, or any AWT class, boss. Class dot for name, pass here. Here I am passing as a string parameter java dot AWT dot button. Yesterday I said to you, when you are trying to build a graphical user interface, which is based on a drag and drop operation, at that time you have to use these two terminologies. Are you getting? Fine, boss. Here C is the object of java.lang.Class, pointing to, who is pointing? First statement, pointing to the loaded class. Which one is loaded class? Date or button. Java dot, that is java dot util dot date. Same statement will be appear for C1 also. Here this is C1. Are you getting? Now I want to create the object for this C. How to create? C dot new instance of this new instance of is a instance method which will bring the object class reference, object class object obj. Now you got the object or not? This is for first statement. This is for example 1. Let me go for one more example. Here for button, this is second button. Here C1 is the object of java.lang.Class, pointing to the loaded class. That is which one? java.awt.button. I want to create the reference, boss. So I can typecast directly to the button. Button B is equal to, just typecast to the button. Here C1 dot new instance of Are you clear, boss? Here new instance of method creates the object for the loaded class. Okay, boss. Fine. Sixth, that is using cloning process. By using cloning process. Guys, first understand the concept, what I'm trying to tell now. The process of creating new object by having existing object as a initial data, existing object data as a initial data is called as cloning. To perform this cloning, we have to use java.lang.Clonable interface. Which interface, boss? Clonable interface. And clone method of java.lang.object. The object whose class implements as marker interface. The object whose class it implements is called as marker interface of java.lang.Clonable interface. By default, clonable interface is a marker interface. The interface who creates the duplicate objects of other objects. It is found of the clone method only. Those interfaces are called as what? Marker interfaces. Fine, boss. Let me go for its practical implementation. How to clone? Alt F new Java. In the case of clonable, I want to clone. What is the meaning of clonable, guys? The process of creating new object by having existing object data. This is object 1, guys. Okay? This is second object. This object should clone that object data into the second object. Are you getting? So here, let me go for the example for this. Here, class demo clone demo clone. I said to you guys, when you're trying to make a clonable objects of your particular class, or if you're trying to clone the object of other object, then that particular class should implement which interface? java.lang.clonable interface, na? So let me implement my class also. Implements which class, boss? Which interface? clonable clonable interface. Fine guys, I'm having some methods, some attributes. Int, I'm taking some simple logics to hold the data. Roll number, semicolon. The next what? I need to go for string name. They are the two attributes which are available in my clone data class. Let me create the constructor for this clone data. Let me initialize these two by using local and global variable. Int rn comma string nm. Should I use this here? Directly can I call? When to use this, guys? When you are having the ambiguity that local members and global members of or class members having the same name, then you can call this. If you are not having ambiguity, then you can skip directly you can assign one to another. Here I give the name as roll number. Here also this dot. Either you call with this or don't call with this, no matter. Name here name. Fine, boss. Here I initialize both the values. Next, let me proceed for. I have to override one method. That method name is clone. By default, this method is instance, and who returns object? Who returns the object? Public object clone. Public object clone. This clone method throws with exception, boss? throws throws clone not supported exception. Clone not supported exception. Actually, throwing the exception is not a good approach. Better try to handle those exceptions by writing multiple catch blocks. Okay, but for the time being I am throwing the exception. So what I had written? I had written superclass reference, na? Return call the super clone. Fine, boss. Okay. Hello world means I am from main method. Now if I call this clone method, if I create this object of this demo clone into the main method, definitely here also we need to throw the exceptions or try to handle that exceptions. So to try to handle that exceptions, use try and catch block, guys. Try and catch block. In the try and catch blocks, let me create the object of this demo clone. DC is equal to new demo clone. It's a parameterized constructor, na? Should I pass the value statically or dynamically from the terminal? Whichever you will feel comfortable, you can proceed. Let me proceed for statically. String means double quote. Let me pass here. Now this is my only one object. Now next things, I am not going to create second objects. I will use the reference of DC and will create second object by using clone method. By using which method? Clone method. So here, at least I need reference, na? Me new keyword use karna nahi hai. I won't use new keyword, guys. This is DC1 is equal to. Let me call DC dot. Which method, boss? Which method? Clone. but I need to typecast. Otherwise this will go to home super object. I get the object class na. So let me cast in the appropriate class, downcasting. So I got what? Whatever the data contains in the DC, it should be available in a DC1 without using new keyword. Are you clear now? So let me print this data by using system.out.println. Fine boss. System.out.println. Here, what should I print boss? DC data, not DC1 data. Okay. First, what is roll number na? Roll number colon DC dot roll no DC dot roll no. What is the global variable name? Roll no na. Next plus operator. Sorry, I forget to add here plus operator. Next, let me add some more roll number and name is colon DC dot name na. Let me word wrap this one. Fine boss. Let me have copy and paste. Fine boss. Here DC1 data. Okay. Or cloned. If one contains 11 and boss, 88 and boss, what should contain in DC1? What should contain? Same or different? Same, na? Fine boss. Let me catch that exception. Which one? Which exception should I have to catch? Because I am calling which method boss? I am calling clone method, na? This method throws which exception? Clone not supported exception. If clone not supported exception is throwing, it's my responsibility is to throw that exception or handle. Always throwing the exception is not a good practice. Handle that exception by using multiple catch blocks. Okay. Now here, use the catch. With exception boss? Clone not supported exception. Okay boss. CE. खूप मोठं नाव आहे. Here, what should I use here? Just I want to print Control V. Either use system.error.println or system.out.println. I am not at all interested to what it contains. Just error is CE. Okay. Fine boss. Or let me compile and run boss. What is the class name? Demo clone. Java C demo clone. We are getting exception, that is which one? CE cannot find symbol. What is the issue here? I forget to add the brackets here boss. Combine. Let me clear all the stuff. Next, Java. How to clear boss? It's not clearing. How to clear the contents? Oh, CLS. CL. Why the content is not coming? It's scrolling only. C. Let me close and return. I think my system got hang. Where in which drive? J drive. J drive. Java C dot clone na. demo clone. Next java demo clone. What will you print, boss? What should I do print? I am from main method, DC data roll number 88 and name is boss. From DC, now I am going to cloner DC1 data, roll number is 88 and name is boss. Same, na? So this is which way? 6th or 7th? Shall I proceed for 7th? Okay, boss. Using deserialization process. Using which process? Deserialization process. It's a big one, guys. The question to you. If interviewer asks the question to you that how many ways we can create the object, the general student, not my student, sorry, apart from my students, what they will give the answer? By using new keyword. So again, the interviewer is so talented. He will ask, do you know any other alternative? Sorry sir, I don't know. Are you getting? So now at least you should tell 5 to 6 ways in this way. You should be able to prove also. Are you getting, guys? Will you? My duty is not to make you only for industry ready, also for interview ready, na? Okay, boss, fine. You want to see this one here also? Where is that? The program abc.txt. This one, na? This one you want to see? Yeah, running. Started. Oh, running. इधर भी है boss. So here also same. What do you need? Anything else? Let me come here. The message. Thank you, boss. The message generated through. The message generated through. Just see the difference after 6 months only. After completion of this semester, after completion of the successful completion of these courses, if you practice regularly, then see the difference between your confidence and others' confidence in Java, as well as in Android. This is my promise. If you practice regularly, if you revise regularly, guys, please, if you don't want to practice regularly, if you don't want to revise regularly, please leave the classroom now only. It's my request, as well as I'm telling you as not a faculty, but as your elder bro. For girls and for boys also. You are having desktop, you are having laptop, please practice regularly, revise regularly. Prepare a separate 200 pages notebook, big notebook. As much as big, 400 or 600, whatever it may be. Okay? I have prepared. This is not enough. Again I have prepared. Like this I have prepared 6 to 7 books. Fine, your wish. If I ask any questions whichever I taught in the previous classes, and if you won't respond on that day, the standing people who won't respond will be fired. Will be fired. This is the request now. Next time action will take. Will you? Yes. Means you want to fire? No. So decide by yourself, guys. Because this I spent more than 1.5 years to learn practical knowledge, not theoretical. I don't know what's your faculty to teach. The message generated through or generated by, I'm writing it short, system.out.println, okay. Println statement can be redirected to a file, but but this is not possible. This is not possible with system.error.println statement. Okay. To use system.out.println statement to generate the output, use the system.out.println statement to generate the output message. We use system.error.println based statement to generate error message. Are you clear? You can have this program. Which program was? Error difference, Control A, Control C. Where is my notes? Here. Compile and run. When you compile, just first compile normally and then compile by using file. Look at here. When you compile normally, when you run normally, you won't see any difference, guys. You won't see any difference. But when you run it by using this command, which command was? abc.txt. Means whatever the output of this file should be placed in where? abc.txt. This abc.txt will be generated. Where is my a.java? Here is my abc. When you open this file, hello from out will be placed in a abc.txt and error message will be in a hello from terminal. This is from terminal and this will be from mass file. Are you clear now? Okay, boss. Guys, I asked one question to you, interview questions. When the Java does not support a pointer, then why does it throw the null pointer exception? How many of you done the R&D? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. From third year, guys. Do you have mobiles now? Cell phone hai na? Do you have internet 3G connections, 4G connections? Huh? 3G तो कोणी वापरच नाही आजकाल, सगळे 4G वरती पळतात. हां, बरोबर आहे? Then instead of using WhatsApp and Facebook, why can't you do R&D, boss? Remaining guys, if you are not interested to do homework, if you are not interested to revise the regular concepts, or if you are not interested to practice regular programs that are done in today's classes or everyday classes, definitely I'll fire you guys. If I get single student also, I'll proceed. If I won't get single student also, I'll go for video recording, I'll publish to the open market. That's true. The final students were asking, sir, give us video. These two guys where came, no? What are they? Priyanka and Girish. I show the video. Sir, give it to me, pen drive. Sorry, boss. I promised to my students those are coming regular. After completion of the syllabus, I'll give definite. If you ask me to upload on a server, I will upload. I will give to you your server, or I will upload to drive. Take it from jar, or take it from RAR compressed files. They were demanding at the third year, but they haven't got till today. Now you are getting. Now how to utilize it, up to you. Okay, let me clear guys. Why does it throws the null pointer exception? I asked one question to you, those who haven't done R&D. Should I solve this question or not? Should not I? First, practice by yourself, guys. First, do R&D. Tomorrow also, if you won't get an answer, then I'll give. Otherwise, why should I waste my time and the regular student time? because they are practicing regularly. They are revising. But what about you? You are not practicing, you are not revising, you are not reading the notes. Shame on you. Let me give you 6 important points, guys, about hoops. You will always get the confusion in the case of object creation for the abstract classes and object creation for the interfaces. Who is the superclass? Who is the subclass? Whose reference is pointing to whom? Okay? These 6 points will help you overall servlets, overall technologies, as well as in frameworks. These are the, what can I call, chain of success for technologies and frameworks. 6 important statements. Next point, 6 important statement. Those who want to leave, they can leave. Those are in hurry. Hello. Attendance. If Java method return type और आता आपण ब्रशअप झालं का नाही?